doing?
Good. I'm gonna kidnap you.
All right.
Come on, let's go. Get in my car. We're gonna have a quick drive around. Seatbelts on to promote safety. If you have ever pinned a hairstyle on Pinterest or liked that same image on Instagram or even ripped it out of a magazine to show your hairstylist, chances are the man responsible for the haircut is this guy, Tran. He is the hairstylist to the stars and to mere mortals like myself. And I also find him one of the most interesting people in fashion and beauty. So I'm so excited that you're here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
On average, when you're not traveling, how many appointments do you see in one day?
Gosh, I see about like 15 to 20. Sometimes the most I've ever seen was 36.
Is that a lot in this business?
It is kind of. I mean, because I love efficiency because I like to run on time. I like to have, you know, a system, because if you don't have a system, creativity is just everywhere. Then it becomes chaotic. So I like control chaotic.
I don't want you to be humble. Let's name drop here, guys. Who are some names that you've done hair for?
Anne Hathaway, she's a wonderful person, and Chloe Moretz. I mean, I have ranges. I have some people from like at the beginning of the career into like the A-list, and I love that because it gives me a sense of like investment in a person who is like new or like someone who's like been in the business for a while.
Did you have a big break moment?
I think the pixie was the big thing for me when I cut Jennifer Goodwin's hair off, and that was cool. And then from that point, it was just like, he's known as short hair. I'm like, I just don't do all short. I do everything, you know, but yeah, and that's fine. It's good to be known for something.
Do you cut men's hair as well?
I prefer women because it's more fun.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
more things to do. You can curl the hair. Guys, you can't really curl the hair. You know? But I love doing men's haircut.
There is something called a robot barber, after we talked, that is testing trials of shaving people's hair off. Not a real haircut, but I mean,
Right.
not a
A real
technical
human.
haircut.
Yeah.
On a real human. Does that idea threaten you?
No. And I think that's great because I find the same thing about like doing men's haircut. I'm like, why don't you just go to a barber shop? They could do it better, quicker, cheaper, you know? And it's just so much easier and quicker. You go in and out. Unless that artificial intelligence is fed all that stuff. One day, but I'll be dead on.
Talk to me about Paris Fashion Week. You just came back from a whirlwind trip. What was the most fun thing that you did there?
That trip was such a magical trip because I got to work with a good friend of mine who is a major fashion blogger.
Who's
that girl, Ami Song, Song of Style.
I love Ame. Hi Ame, if you're watching.
Hi Ami. I want to work with people like that. I want to work with people who inspires me.
Let's talk about your social media. You are a powerhouse. You've got over 180,000 followers on Instagram alone. How do you deal with the haters?
It's okay to have your opinion. It's okay. Everyone should have an opinion. That's what the U.S. is about. We have a voice and we should voice it.
What is your signature look?
That lived in and that, you know, that done look. And I don't know, I always find that very sexy. It's very French.
So it is very French.
It's very like, I didn't do anything, but actually did.
Level with me.
Yeah.
Have you ever fucked up on a haircut?
Of course.
I want to talk about something near and dear to my heart. You have mad style. I have admired that for a long time.
It's so simple.
What's your favorite piece in your wardrobe?
Right now?
Right now.
This leather jacket.
One of the reasons why I find you most interesting is because you remain a humble, nice guy. You're not a jerk.
I came from a really humble background. We came from nothing. We escaped from Vietnam. Like, we were on food stamp for like years. You can see how much my mom struggled and my parents struggled, and them picking aluminum cans out of people's trash cans. That, you know, taught me a lot. I want my path to be more about, you know, creativity and actually having a name for what you do. And my end goal is to really be in the history of hair.
Now anyone can look like a model. Final note, okay. Right now there's probably a budding hairstylist that wants to enter into the next level, what is your advice to her or him?
Be consistent, being true to yourself. Don't let fame get the best out of you. If you in it for fame, in it for the money, then I wouldn't take my path.
Thank you, An.
You're
Thank
so
you
welcome.
So much.
Pleasure. It was fun.
I started doing this backseat interview series as a way to introduce to people an interesting fact about my subjects that they otherwise would have never known. And today I found out new stuff about An I never been privy to, even after years of sitting in his client chair. So I hope you guys found it interesting as well. Working in tech, so many of the products that I come across are things that I really can't touch and feel. They're either apps, something I download. So it's so refreshing to see An's output be something that I actually can touch and feel great in. So if you're at all curious to see what it's like to be his client, do yourself a favor and book an appointment the next time he's in town on cotran.com, and you can thank me later. Who's going to be my next surprise guest sitting right here in the back seat? Who knows? Stay tuned.